everybody, and welcome back to the Wilder Side. I'm here with a bit of a different video today, a bit of a channel update and also the response to a challenge. During the week I was challenged by Heather Salter-Purves, who is in collaboration with one of her author friends. She's challenged a few of her friends to answer some questions, and Heather, here is my response. You will find, if you want to check Heather's channel out, you will find links in the down there, but I'm going to talk about Heather a little bit more in a minute. Let's get to the questions, shall we? First of all, it is, what author do you have the most books of? Now, I found this one really hard to answer because I would easily have 600 or 700 books in this house. Not even going to show you. But I can tell you some of my favourites are psychological horror writers like Stephen King and Dean Koontz, even though Dean Koontz leans more into the horror. And McCaffrey, I've got somewhere around here. No, I'm kidding, I know exactly where it is. The entire Dragon Riders of Pern series. I've also got most of Danielle Steele books, most of them. I have got young adult novels, I have got adult novels. I have recently become enamoured with some romance that is male romance, mostly because my gorgeous sister-in-law writes, and her books are some of the funniest, most touching romance books that I've read. So that's my favourite authors and stuff. What do I love about being a writer? Well, that's easy. By writing things down on the page, I get the people that live in here out. And that's one of the most important things for me. Next question, what is one thing about the writer's life that you love? The one thing, there's so many things, but I guess the one thing is the ability to tell the story that only I can see. Because they live up here and I can get that story out here for other people to share. Other things that I like is that everywhere I look, everything I touch, everything I read, every person I speak to, every street that I drive down, there is inspiration for writing. So I can do it anywhere. I don't have to take a laptop or a desktop computer or whatever with a notepad and a well, yeah, even a lipstick. I can write down some notes that may or may not go into a future story. So that's what I love, being able to tell a story. What book did you read in your childhood that made you fall in love with reading? Now, that's a tough one. As a child, I was quite sick, and I spent probably a third of my childhood in hospital, all in the past now. But I would read anything because I had to be stationary. I couldn't go and take part in sports and things like that. I sit in a doctor's surgery now and I will read pamphlets and I will read sticky notes on a noteboard and stuff. I read everything. But the one book that probably captured my imagination was The Silver Brumby Kingdom by Elaine Mitchell. When I was 11 years old, I was actually at school and we went on an excursion to a book week display and I entered a competition and won. And I could go to this bookstore in the city, I can't even remember the name of the bookstore, and choose a book to the value of. And being a horse-mad younger girl, I chose The Silver Brumby. I've since read the entire series. I'm disappointed that they chose a golden horse instead of a silver horse for the movies, but you know, so that's always stayed with me. And that's, you know, that was really the first book that I owned that was mine, and that's sort of stayed with me. And the book itself is my oldest daughter, who was also a horse mad girl and is a horse mad adult, has the book and most of the other ones that I collected with it in her possession now. So, and hopefully her daughters will get to read it. What author-tuber, author or person gives you belief in yourself that you can conquer your writing dreams? Ooh. First of all, I have to say that my adorable husband, Grandpa Pete Wilder, am I allowed to say that? He's not here, so he's my biggest support. If I wrote 10 words in a day, he would be proud of me. Authors that I turn to for advice vary. If I'm looking on YouTube trying to find inspiration or just information about a particular topic, I look up, one of two are my main ones. The first one is Jenna Moreci. If you want sarcastic, witty, dark, pulls no punches, balls to the wall, cyborg humour, Jenna's your girl. The next one is Abbie Emmons. If you want sunshine and positivity and really good sound advice for beginner writers, hit up Abbie's things, and I will have all of these channels linked in the down there too, by the way. I've also found really great inspiration and support from a local writing group that I've joined. It's headed by Rebecca Laffar-Smith, and I will link both her Twitch channel and her website in the down there. She's fantastic. Some members from that group, Jules Duxbury, J.A. Duxbury, and again I will link some of Jules' stuff down there, and also Heather is a member of that group, and I will link Heather's YouTube in the down there as well. And Heather has been really great about messaging me, you know, hey chick, how you doing, what's going, we've shared links, we have read each other's stuff, you know, bitched about our families. No, I'm kidding, because Heather has the most beautiful wife who happens to be my cousin, but it doesn't take away from anything. I would like her whether she lived here and was related to me or lived on the other side of the world and had purple skin. Do you know what I mean? She's just a great girl. So all of their links will be in the down there. All of the other people who are part of that writing group have been fabulous, and we meet semi-regularly at a coffee shop here, and we also meet in an online forum, and I will also leave the Discord that we chat in and stuff like that in the down there as well. And the final question is, what is or would be the first dedication in your debut novel? Well, just here you can see my debut novel is on its way, and you might also pick up a couple of things. It says coming soon. It is written and it is in edits, and it will be published this year. Do I have a publication date yet? No. Is it a standalone book as I had intended? Also no. It turns out it's a trilogy. The big thing that you'll notice on the bottom is, and I am looking in that direction, is that it says it's written by Ellie Wilde. Well, those of you who have been around for a while have seen some of the roleplay videos, some of the gaming videos, might know that my sense of humour leans a little more in the adult direction. This book, this one, is a young adult fantasy novel. So as to avoid confusion and to stop my young adult readers from picking up an adult novel, I will be using Ellie Wilde as my author name, and then for the adult stuff it will be Elara Wilder, because, you know, it'll be a little bit wilder between those pages. I don't know. Terrible. So what will the dedication be? Look, I can't tell you. At this point, this book, Silverhorn, was originally a short story written for my horse-mad oldest daughter 25 years ago. Yes, I'm that old. And so I expect that she may feature in the dedication, but I don't know. All right, so that's my answer to the questions. Heather, thank you so much for asking me to take part in this. I am a relatively new, certainly a brand new author-tuber, but still relatively new to writing with technology. Maybe sometime I will bring on my typewriter and show you that I used to write on, and you'll understand why so many of my works are in progress and not complete. Well, let me go this way. Complete. You'll understand why. So I don't really have any YouTubers or author-tubers that I can point you to. What I can tell you is that I would love to hear from you in the comments. What's your favourite book? What author inspires you? What types of stories do you like to read? And what you're doing here? How did you come here? And what made you stay and write a comment? And if you don't really want to make a comment, I'm going to steal a little bit of Heather's stuff. Just leave me a little emoji in the down there, and I'm going to ask for a horse emoji, because Silverhorn may or may not be set in a horsey type world. In fact, it's not actually horses. Maybe the Silverhorn might give it away for you. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. I wish you all the best on Valentine's Day, because that's when this video is going out. It's the day before Valentine's Day for me. So if you are celebrating with a significant other, or celebrating the fact that you don't have a significant other, or if you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, leave me a little heart down in the down there. And you know what? We can celebrate together, because my husband and I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, because I believe that if you cannot show somebody who you love that you love them every single day, one day ain't gonna make one fat rat's of a difference. So anyway, go fly, be free, leave your comments, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye.